There we go.
Yay! You would not believe what we are going through here.
We're trying to work this. We hope that we are on at least one of the cameras.
It never goes perfectly, does it?
We're trying. We're trying.
Always some problem. It just never ends. But we think we have it under control now.
Well, I'm going to say not really, because we've got, you can't see us hardly because I'm in the full sun because of the visor, and there's Nancy. She's kind of in the shadows.
Yeah,
but we are going to do what?
Name that road. Yes. And today, it's what time of year, Mary?
I have no idea, Nancy. I know it's Sunday. I know we've got a beautiful day. It's like 50 degrees outside again.
It's November, I think. Yeah. And the road that we're going to be on today is one that might make Mary happy, because Mary's idea of a perfect Name That Road candidate is a road that is, it's a dirt road, a cow path.
It is not.
You're cow path going up a side hill.
You are making stuff up. Well, anyway, we're going to start our drive.
And I'm going to give you a clue. Mary's not going to like this, but I'm going to give him a clue. Throw him a bone here, folks.
Too much.
we are starting out in one county, but we will end up in an adjacent county.
Right. And as we start rolling, we're going to do a quick shout out to our favorite new service person who just finished basic training.
Yes, yay!
Who is that, Nancy?
That is the other full-time person at WTCO, and her name is Danielle Johnson.
Yes.
And she just got through basic training, and she'll be back in February. Yay!
Thank you, Danny, for the wonderful work that you do down at the studio. We miss you. We're looking forward to you coming back to WTCO and helping us keep the community connected.
And thank you for stepping forward to serve your country.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't have any idea what these opening shots are going to look like because we can't see us in the camera. But we're trying.
We are trying. All right, Mary, I'm going to put down my sunglasses and we're going to try it. Now, if you haven't watched this before and you're wondering, this is a train wreck, whatever this is.
Yeah, it's fun in the sun. See, there it is, fun in the sun.
The people are probably who've never seen this are trying to think, what on earth is this? Hey, we're not sure either anymore.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah,
we're trying.
It's pretty simple. Mary and I are going to drive this route, and you, our beloved audience, need to try to guess where we are. That's
and they're never
going
to guess. But Nancy's got to give it away. Oh, we're in one county, and then we're ending up in another county. You know what? When Danny gets back, I'm going to make her drive with you. And then she's going to learn. She thought basic was tough.
Yeah, she thought basic was tough. Wait till she has to go with Mary and I.
Yeah, there we go.
That is going to be terrible.
She'll have a good time with us. We always do.
Gosh, I hope so.
It's always in jest, right?
And here it is. This is a lovely day. We got people who are out walking. Imagine that.
Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful day to take a walk in the country.
Yeah,
they have people wave. Look at that.
You do not have to be holding down that couch.
Well, it is that time of the year where there's a certain team that's playing, usually on this day, And, you know, it's kind of like all the highways empty out.
It's a sacred Sunday.
It's a sacred Sunday. Absolutely.
Oh, and a couple nights ago, my husband watched a boxing thing.
Oh, is it legal for us to talk about that?
Well, I guess so. It was legal fight. But what happened?
Who won?
I'm not even sure. I didn't watch. But what happened was so many people tuned in to watch it that it crashed the site.
Uh-oh, that's not a good thing.
No, so...
Because it was on like an internet feed, wasn't it?
Right,
or something like that?
Yeah, it was on Netflix, and now it's just poof.
So people,
Anyway.
people had to pay for that, right?
Well, if you weren't a member of Netflix, you did.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, it was...
Well, now we need to loop back to name that road.
Yes.
Because we're driving through some, I'm going to say it, pastoral country.
Well, it is.
It's, you know, we've got some farms. Looks like we've got some horses. It looks like
there's a big house over there.
There's a really nice big house over there. And see, that one's going to give it away.
No, it won't.
It will give it away.
Mary, not everybody is
Thank
going
you for
to
joining
recognize.
us on Name That Road.
Yeah,
Nancy has to point out. Should I call you Ms. Obvious?
Just turn off the television and go do something else because, I just gave it all away by pointing out there was a nice big house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, we've been kind of absent a little bit this fall.
Well, that's true.
And, you know, we have to apologize to our fan base.
Yeah, which is huge.
Yes.
Huge.
I think we're up to, last count, this is Name That Road 49?
No, 48.
40. Are you sure it's 48? I think it's 49.
No,
well, you're gonna have to look at it. But anyway, I thought we were like 2 fans over the number of the road. So maybe we're up to 51.
In your dreams.
Well, no, I still hear comments and
they're probably saying, "Oh my gosh, you people are so boring and so ridiculous."
There's actually been some complaints that we're not doing due diligence.
Why? What are we doing?
You know, those other shows, I was asked if I was, you know, kicked off studio and replaced with Jim Losinski with History Files, and there was apparently this big scandal about Jim and you overthrowing my authority.
No, the reason why Mary was not with us is because she was having a bad attack of habitosis.
I was not. Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Her feet look really good now. She can get her shoes on again.
Yeah, don't tell people that I don't wear shoes. Given an opportunity, although the days are waning, I don't like wearing shoes.
Well, you might have to get used to it.
My feet do not look like hobbits' feet, Nancy.
Well, look at this bear.
Well, no, because that's going to give it away.
Oh, baloney.
There's a bear. Look, over there on the hill. We've got Nancy.
This bear isn't moving anywhere.
No, we can't look at the bear up close because there's something by it that is a dead giveaway.
Yeah, well,
it's a dead giveaway.
I imagine, right, you know, when they play this, we're going to hear this monstrous sound reverberating all around the county of people clicking off their computers and television sets because we've just spoiled it. We told them, we just let them know where we are.
That's right.
And all the excitement, all the adventure has been sucked out.
Boy, Nancy, you've been saving up the drama for this drive, haven't you?
Gosh, I guess so.
Oh my goodness.
But I tried to pick out one that I thought would really make Mary happy.
Well, is there such a thing?
Well, we'll find out.
No, this is really pretty back here.
Yeah.
Well, and it looks like we've got some wetlands here, intermingled with some of the crop fields, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe some you know, a little bit of nature on the other side of the road. But you know, Nancy, it kind of looks naked out, doesn't it?
But this is a nice time of year because we have this beautiful kind of muted lighting, you know. But
this is a wetland over here. It's got to be. It's got to be a wetland. And you never know what you're going to see waving in the rear view mirror.
There's a stream that we're going over.
Nice little stream. Way in the distance, there's a little silo back out there. And now we are crossing onto a gravel road.
Right.
So if you decide to venture out to try to find this road, you maybe want to do it before Mother Nature really sets in, if we're going to have a regular old-fashioned...
Well, we'll see. Mary likes these kind of roads, these gravel roads and dugways and,
it's,
you know...
nostalgia, Nancy.
Challenges.
I think in a previous life I must have been a pioneer or settler.
Maybe you lived back here in one of these
Although
coolies.
I don't really have an affinity for horses.
Well, what about oxen? People used to use oxen.
I know, but I don't have an affinity for oxen either because I like to eat beef.
Well,
I'm a beef eater.
I would imagine that people, you know, they used those steers for plowing and pulling and, you know, and when they got too old or whatever, they ate them, right?
Well, yes, that's part of, you know, I mean, and why do we cringe? Because we eat squirrel, we eat rabbit, we
recycling.
Eat fish.
It is recycling.
Yeah. So we eat bison if you have access to it. You know, there's all kinds of, we eat birds. I mean, geese and ducks and chickens and,
Fowl, yes. But as you can see, this part of a county,
this particular county,
that it probably wasn't prime farmland,
well,
but there certainly there were farms back here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
They tried to eke a living off the land. We can see remnants of, I'll say, our agricultural waste.
Yeah, see, there was farms in here.
A lot of people think ag waste is cow doo-doo. Can we say cow doo-doo on the...
I think so.
Yeah. You watchers, you know what cow doo-doo is.
They understand, yes.
It's recycled feed, right?
Right, yeah.
And, you know, they did their best with land that was probably originally sold to them when it was under snow.
Yeah,
by unscrupulous.
Because look back here, there's an old farm. People are still living here. They're maybe not farming anymore, but that was a farm.
Yep, you can tell by the buildings.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of tragic, I'm going to say tragic land deals because the immigrants didn't know.
They got, they really got...
They got hornswoggled, don't you think?
But from their point of view, I know that immigrants from like Norway and Sweden, places where they were land challenged, they maybe only had a couple of acres and it wasn't very good land, it was rocky. So even something like this that we don't consider real prime farmland today, for them it was like, oh boy, I can make a living off of this.
Well, and we're going to toss out right now a little public service announcement that this is the time of the year when the deer are jumping around. The bucks are a little bit stir crazy. I saw two the other night fighting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, their minds are occupied.
They are thinking of romance.
Romance. Yes, it's Valentine's Day in November.
Yep.
And so slow down a little bit, especially at dawn and dusk. Let's see, there's Nancy. She's going crazy.
9 miles an hour.
Look at that. I can't even see. There it is. 9 miles an hour.
Absolutely.
She's deer safe.
You can't even see me going down the road. I'm so fast. It's just a flash.
She's deer safe, and that's what we want this time of the year.
Unless the deer run into you, and I have had that happen. I was at a complete stop one day.
You got struck by a deer?
And a deer ran into me.
How do you explain that to the insurance company?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You don't?
It's like I always tell people, the thing about living in this part of Wisconsin is that somewhere out there is a deer with your name on it.
That's why we need to hunt more deer.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to hunt more deer.
I had a young guy tell me a couple days ago he doesn't hunt anymore. He just thinks it's too tough. And I said,
too tough, like hard?
Yeah,
hard work?
It's difficult. And I said, we've got to think that through a process of natural selection, either getting hit by a car or getting killed by a hunter, all the really dumb deer are being weeded out. And what we're getting now are some really super deer.
Oh, and is that person concerned because he can't find the 30-pointer?
Yeah, the 30-point buck.
Yeah, I'd love that. Boone and Crockett duck.
Look,
nice
Mary, here's a
that's
rock
a man-made
outcropping.
one. That's a man-made one, though.
Well, I know, but you can still see the rocks.
I know, it's cool. I just think that's awesome, even the man-made ones.
Yeah, there's oaks on that.
Oh, yes, look at all the oak trees. And now we're going upslope.
Yep.
At a whopping 8 miles an hour.
Yep, here we go.
We're coming up to the top of a ridge, and it's kind of opening up again. We're getting above the tree line.
My ears are popping.
And it looks like someone really, really likes to fence.
Well, yeah, taking care of wood fences.
That is a fence and a half.
That's a lot of work.
Absolutely. And now we're at the crest.
Here we are.
There's a nice cornfield out Nancy's window that's
Yep.
been harvested off. Yeah, it looks like, wow, there is a crazy amount of fence up here.
Yeah.
Huh.
Kind of back in there where you wouldn't expect it either.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh,
So,
now we're going down
Yep.
slope. And it looks like there was probably some storm damage through here at some time.
now would you call this a dugway?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's single lane. And we'll see how sharp it gets.
Gravel.
Gravel road.
Dug into the side of the hill.
Yep. Sharp corners.
Washboardy.
Yep. Jiggly. Jiggly.
Yep.
But, see, in the wintertime, those rivets are going to fill with ice, and this is going to be a skating rink.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, this
is kind of, this has the flavors of a dugway. And if someone out there knows a better definition of a dugway and we're using dugway wrong, just holler out and let us know.
And we just couldn't get it out here before because Mary couldn't get her with that hopatosis. She couldn't get her shoes on.
Well, the problem was Nancy was running in one direction and I was running in another direction, and you know what? Sometimes life gets in the way.
Life gets complicated.
It gets complicated, and if there was another, say, 10 hours in a day, I could deal with that.
Sure.
30-hour days.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
35-hour days. Because some days it feels like it's 35 hours.
I know. But and the thing is, folks, and we have to make it perfectly clear to everybody, and we have to fess up that Mary is actually computer generated.
Yes.
She is actually
I'm a
like
hologram.
AI. She is our artificial intelligence. But you have to understand that if Mary's too busy and she can't get out here, well, we just...
Yeah, they Photoshop me in.
Yeah, that's it.
We can use those terms that we have to be careful about.
And she is not really here, but I'm
that
sure
green screen.
In her heart, she's with us.
Yes.
That's the day.
This is a pre-recorded live announcement. I heard that not that terribly long ago, and I had to laugh. Please hold for a live pre-recorded message.
Oh, really? That seems like kind of a contradiction.
Well, yeah, something with that wasn't quite right. There's a
Right.
cute little shed.
Yeah.
That's an old granary of some
Yes,
form.
it is. It is.
Beautiful.
It could be a tiny house these days.
Well, and people have tiny houses now.
Yep.
Oh, now, is this a grand reveal
Not
stop?
yet. No, not yet. We're going to make a
And
big circle
I don't
here.
even think this stop is on the road that we're on, is it?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell because the stop
It's
sign
kinda
is
in the middle.
angled, but I do think that this is our stop sign.
But it's not our stop sign, is it? No.
Well, I don't own it. No,
It's not our grand reveal
no,
stop
no,
sign.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I was kind of
Okay.
concerned that you were, kind of slipping.
No, well, yeah, I'm sure my cogs aren't.
Kind of
You know,
slipping a little
yeah.
bit there, Nancy. Oh, here. You're going to have to, I'll steer.
Oh boy.
Go. And that, Your Honor, is when we went in the ditch.
There's a pretty red barn out there, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now there's a barn up here on the right that looks like it's definitely an older barn that's been kept up, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks kind of 1950-ish because it's got block. It doesn't look like it's
Yeah.
stone foundation. But it's older.
Yeah.
And if you take care of those barns, they last a long time.
Right. But you
You
need
know.
to put something in them.
Well, if it's a 1950s, so that barn technically could be 75 years old.
Yeah?
Or maybe it was 60s, so, maybe it's younger.
It
Hard
might
to
be
say.
younger than I am, imagine that.
Right.
Oh
But
my
the
God.
farm definitely has buildings that are older, probably the house, and that barn is probably a new to the site barn. Because there is an old granary that is on
Yeah,
sandstone.
And that house doesn't look like it's brand new modern either, does it?
No.
And here's kind of a lot more oaks over here on this side of the hill.
Yes, definitely. And if you know your trees, certain trees like certain exposures. Northern exposure, southern exposure. Yeah, and away we go.
Yeah, it's
A lot of people moving to the country, but this ground would be hard to make a living farming.
yes. Yeah. I would imagine it's pretty light.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I do think that we are in a different county right now.
You think so?
Yes.
So you think we actually left Trempealeau County?
Yes.
Without
And
our
nobody
papers?
stopped us. Well, we took the back road, so
that's
nobody stopped us and asked for our papers.
Okay. And we're coming down now to a place where there's some really nice looking cattle.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta have some cow pictures. Cow pictures.
Cow pictures. They're in the distance. And hopefully you can see them from here. Maybe
So they're
not.
enjoying their Sunday afternoon in the sun.
Yeah. Taking a nice relaxed afternoon. And then now, are we coming into a town, village, city,
Well, I
incorporation?
think yes, we're gonna take a left here,
Okay.
and right ahead of us there's a greenhouse. That's a couple of greenhouses. That's pretty nice.
Absolutely. Look at that.
That's some real
Ingenuity.
ingenuity, you bet.
And now we're back on a
On a
gravel
gravel
road because Nancy wants to take the bypass.
Yeah.
This,
Yes, this is the
bypass
Yes.
of a city-ish.
This is the bypass. Yes.
This is the
Yeah,
bypass.
then we can avoid all that heavy traffic.
That's right. That heavy traffic, man, it gets kind of under my skin.
Yeah.
Now, we're a little ways away from the home county, aren't we?
Not too far.
Not too far?
No.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
And I do see there's a tower in the distance, and there's a nice field here that looks like It maybe had a cover crop planted on it. Something's growing out there. And now we are coming up to a stop sign, which...
Yeah, but we'll just keep on until we get to the road we started out on, and then we'll relate to everybody what's going
where
on.
It loops back around.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll come
And
up
so
to a
Nancy's
stop sign.
changing the rules of Name That Road. We've gone by 4 stop signs coming up.
But you
And
know,
then
Mary,
it'll
this is
be-
our our show. We
It'll
can
be-
do whatever we
I
want.
think we should tell Mary that we're going to change the format. And there's Nancy's going to grab the camera again and show off this cute little barn.
Yeah, this one looks like
This
an
is
older
a cute
one.
little barn.
Yeah, that's got the old block.
It's got sandstone block,
Yep,
but that
it does.
silo's relatively new because those are concrete staves.
Yeah, but the barn does look like
Yeah.
an old timer.
An old timer with a new roof, a green shiny roof. Okay,
All
and
right.
now
Are there
we're...
any semis bearing down on us?
No.
Okay.
Do you believe that she changed the whole format of the show and didn't tell me?
Well,
And
like
then
I
you wonder
said,
why I have nervous condition.
this is our show,
This
Mary.
is our show.
We can
I
do
think it's
whatever
Nancy's
we want.
show. I think it's Nancy's show. Changing the format.
Well, you gotta change things up a little bit every once in a while just to keep people interested.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm not too adverse to change. Change keeps us on our toes.
Yes. And Mary's got talk about toes.
Not just drop the subject. People of WTCO viewing audience, there is absolutely nothing wrong with my feet. I have healthy feet, and I'm not sure why Nancy's obsessing. I think she might be showing signs
What?
of
Despair.
antisocial behavior. That's good. I'll use that one. on you.
Okay, there's a nice
Antisocial behavior. Nancy, don't just lay on the brakes when we're driving.
Jeez. Mary is so
in the camera jerks.
hard to get along with, folks. You
I
have
am.
no idea.
It's a horrible experience. Now, even though we are not coming up on a stop sign,
We have just made a big circle here.
we have made a big circle. We are back in the county that we started.
Right here past, what is it, a dead
A
skunk?
dead skunk in the middle of the
A
road.
dead skunk.
And-
All right, so we are going to, like I say, we just did a big circle. So we are going to do our great reveal here. I'm going to turn around so we're facing the other direction.
That's
so
right.
everybody that's been watching, right now, folks, right now, you have got, to say where you think that we are before we reveal everything. Here's the stop sign, and now we're going to show you where we were, where we started out, dump-da-dum, da-dum-da-dum-da-dum, and this is a kind of a confusing amount of signage here.
It's a conglomerate of signs.
Yes.
But Washington
Cooley, and this is in Trempealeau County.
Okay, so we've
Yes.
got Washington Cooley Road, which comes off of
County C, as in
Catherine.
Catherine, or yeah,
Catherine.
Catholic, I don't know.
Yeah, County Road C.
And then Washington Cooley, we went straight on it, and then it was Stein Road, Steine, Stein Road, which I believe is in Jackson County.
And so then Stein Road led us into
Over the hill.
and down to Duncan Road.
Before that, though, we came to that stop sign. That was Buchholz Road,
Okay.
and then Buchholz Road goes down again to County C. But we wanted to avoid the traffic in downtown Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why we took, went to the left on Duncan Road, got back on County C, and now we are back here where we started.
On just off of
County C.
County Road C.
Yeah.
On
yeah.
Washington Cooley Road.
Anyway, we're glad that you rode along with us on Name That Road.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And we're very happy that Mary's feet are fitting in her shoes again.